This is me trying to build an AI automation agency in public, documenting the process and giving you all the full insight into the mindset of how I'm doing it, why I'm doing it, and the problems I faced along the way. So today's video is the roadmap to 25K per month with automation. This doesn't belong to me; it belongs to Nick. Nick Saraev. He's also in the AI automation space, and this is where I got this actual document from. I'm going to share the link in the description. So the thing is, I've actually been following this automation without me knowing it, and that's the weird thing because when I first stumbled upon this thing, I looked at it and I'm like, that's a lot of steps, right? 25 all guidance steps. But the thing is, once I started like February, so and I'm going to show you where I'm in the process actually right now. I've actually been following this roadmap without me knowing I'm following the roadmap. But the thing is, I've gone through it like I went through it the first time I saw it, and now I went back to it and I'm like, I'm actually following this thing, but I'm not, I don't know that I'm actually following it. So it's kind of funny because I decided not to follow it because 25 steps it's actually 25 steps. I don't know if it's 25 steps, but the idea is like I'm actually following these steps without knowing I'm following the steps. And it's from Nick Saraev again. I'm not trying to plagiarize or steal his idea. It's like it's all his. I'm subscribed to his channel. I follow his channels and his updates. And he also has a second channel also. And this whole document is just like it's just explaining how to get a client, how to like start an AI automation agency. And I'm gonna go through it. But before I even go through the document, I'm going to show you where I actually am in this process. So right now, I've created Upwork, and the thing is, I haven't actually found 3 communities to build a brand. I don't have that here, but I have a CRM. I have it in what's the name? Is it Tally? I actually don't know. I know I have a CRM in Airtable. Yeah, Airtable. I think I also have a ClickUp account, but again, that's not the hardest thing to set up. Keep it basic, flesh it out. Yeah. So you don't actually have to organize your CRM yet until you have a client. I don't have a proposal template. I know it says it here, but I have a Stripe and I don't have a calendar. I haven't had my first customer yet. But the thing is, where I would be right now is I'm somewhere around here, like right here, set up Stripe. The only thing missing is the proposal template and find 3 communities. I've created Upwork and like my profile is there's something missing in my profile, but you see it in the next video where I go through that. Get instantly for 1 minute per mailboxes. Again, this is something that I know how to do, but I haven't done it yet. So if I'm being honest with myself, I need like a couple of steps. I need to do a couple of tick a couple of boxes from this checklist before I can say like I am right here, because I know like below this place I haven't done anything like below here. Set up daily. I don't have a first customer. I don't have an hourly rate. So all of these things I'm gonna check them off like as soon as they're done. So but right now I've gotten my signing domain. I only have one and it says I should have 3. But the thing is I was so stubborn in the initial stage of trying to get this thing that I only had one main this thing. And according to this like roadmap, it says 1 main and 3 sending domains. But right now I only have 1 main and 1 sending domain. So again, a lot of things to be done, but the idea is like all this process up here, I've actually done them, and the remaining is a lot of manual work that probably can do like in 1 or 2 days, honestly. And this proposal, I'm not even sure it's like a necessary distance, because or maybe it is like when you get a client, maybe it's actually necessary. And yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna go through this like very briefly. I'm not trying to like I'm not trying to like go through the whole thing and bore you guys to death. And if I'm yapping too much, please fast forward and or put it at or increase the speed of the video. So again, this is where I got the idea of if you're trying to build a business, you need clients. It doesn't matter like if you think you have a business without a client, you just have a you just have an hobby. So this is where I got like that idea from. You need to understand like you need clients before you have a business because there's no business without clients. Someone has to patronize you, right? So here's a core feedback loop that anyone successful in business peer inside the mind of a customer, understand every step we take, and again, I'm not going to go through everything. It's just the idea of like generating leads. You need client, right? So you need to generate leads, referrals, communities, cold email, platform sales, LinkedIn outreach, inbound social. And again, the idea is also like just to like get people to know you're actually in automation and stuff like that. Sales, follow-up cycle. Um, the thing is, this follow-up cycle, I don't know, or maybe it's after you have like after a client reaches out to you that they're interested in your services. Maybe that's where the follow-up, because this follow-up, I was thinking like in cold emails. Don't follow up for cold emails, honestly. If they don't reply, they don't reply. Just just leave it as it is. Yeah. So once you have a leads and once you have like a meeting booked, then you can start to do follow-ups. Referrals, honestly, I don't have. Communities, again, that's the thing about like using Reddit forums, communities. What he said it here, where is it? Um, find three communities: Discord, school, Slack, Facebook, Telegram. But this thing requires time. It just requires you to sit down and this thing. But the thing is, between me doing this and working, where's the time? I honestly could find time in like my off days. So again, it's just up to how hungry I am to, building an automation agency. But I feel like I'm getting closer to, like I'm like tightening the screw for every day that like I'm experiencing this process of trying to build a business. So I don't know, maybe I'm taking much more time than I know than a normal person should or would. But again, it's just me. I'm just trying to like, you know, and then project management and fulfillment. That's actually like you just like sending the project or the automation to the client, making sure everything is like well, written and stuff like that. Again, nothing too complex or complicated. I've gone through this in my spare time. And yeah, he explained this here. Like first step is generating the lead. Next step is selling the lead and you know, um yeah, and that's fulfilling the client. So again, you need a client to start the business. I don't have a client yet. So I hope I do get a client this year. I know it's like I'm giving myself too much time, but honestly, that's gonna be one of my biggest wins. Like if I actually get a client, I'm gonna be so it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And the next step I'm gonna take, which is actually the next video I'm gonna make, is my Upwork profile. I've created it. I've sent some proposals to clients. They all got rejected. I'm gonna go through that in the next video. So I'm going to go through my Upwork again and actually add some things that I know that I'm missing that I should add. Again, create profile pic. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna do that in the next video. Find three communities, set up CRM. I have the CRM proposal template. Again, this is something I can actually do. Just sit down 1 or 2 hours and get stuff of it. Stripe, I have a Stripe, and that's where I stopped. Like this is, but the thing is, I've actually followed this without following this. I've actually done step 5 without doing step. So again, I'm just like coming back to this. I'm trying to see what I'm missing, and it's kind of funny. Like you look at something, and you don't think you don't think it's like it's for you, but then you're kind of like looking at it, and now it's just staring in your face, like, oh, this is the plan. You should have followed it. Like maybe I'll have gotten to this position 2 months ago if I actually followed this plan. So I was just being stubborn. I was learning lessons the hard way, and now here I am. So and yeah, I'm gonna do this. I actually do want this. I know I want it. I know I want a client. Or else I won't keep doing this. All the failures that I've encountered. Yeah. So after my first customer, I'm gonna milk that make the fact that I have a customer if I do get one. And yeah, this is my Google Workspace, and it's in. I have way too many emails. I have way too many emails. What's the name of my email? Um, like the name of this email is yeah, Sharif at getbottombyte.com. So yeah, that's the first one. I'm gonna get another one if I do have the money because I'm trying to like budget for other stuff and I'm not really sure how I would go about it. So Sharif at getbottombyte is the first one. Maybe Sharif at tech bottom byte or something like that. I'm gonna get like one more at least once I get like another cold email campaign going because that one is coming soon, probably next week. No, definitely next week. Again, depending on work, time, availability, all of that. But I'm confident in myself that I think next week I should get a cold email campaign up and running again. And once I do that, I'm gonna set it now. The daily stuff is not gonna come in where I should start doing it daily. But again, this is actually the blueprints I'm following, or I am actually going to follow now the roadmap to 25K per month with automation. So hopefully I make it, man. But shout out to Nick. He's been helping people out a lot, especially with his other channel, um, daily updates. Yeah. So I actually watched some of this, not all, because he uploads daily and it gets like a little bit exhausting. So again, I wish I could join in some school platform or whatever it is, but nope. It's expensive. It's like 100 per month or something like that. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I know it's very like generic the way I approach this, but again, I'm going to share this in the link in the description below. And watch out for next video. That's where I'm going to go through my Upwork and you know tell you where the things that I'm missing. So see ya.